I have no idea. The stream usually takes a few minutes to boot up, so hopefully that clap gives me enough time to start the video at the right time code. Streaming, what is it? What even are you? So I guess I'm going to wait a few minutes for some people to populate in here, but in the meantime, I can get PowerShell open, like so. And let's see, training grounds where I want to be, perfect. All right. So, today is going to be yet another quick stream. I'm not going to be doing any code today. I guess we're gonna do a little code, a little terminal code, but I'm not gonna be doing a lot of code today because today I just want to test out my LSTM AI game show thingy thing. It's finished, at least like version 1 is done. I can update it later if need be, but version 1 is done, and I just want to test it out and play it. And I want to play it against myself before I play against some guests. I might find some bugs in which I might fix, I might not. But ideally, I want to get this data, train the model based on my video titles, and then play the game, and then hopefully find no bugs, and then get off. And I need to transition to edit videos and eating dinner. Well, I guess eat dinner and then edit videos, and then go to sleep and wake up, and tomorrow's a new day. So I see some folks in the chat. Hello, welcome. I hate pronouncing usernames because it's so hard. Culis. That's dark on dark. I can't even read. Indica. LOL. I think I get what you're going with there. Indica. How's it hanging? It's hanging well. It's a fine night here in San Diego. Hello, Ethan. That one kid. Hello to you. Hello, everyone. So, yeah, let's get started. I'm gonna repeat myself just in case there's some new folks. So I wonder if there's. Hold on. I'm going to see if I can add. Can I cheat this camera a bit? Because I'm gonna be looking mostly. Well, I'm gonna look. Oh, that's fine. I'm gonna see if I can add some text. Let's see. Text. Boom. Uh-oh. Create new text is to do. I'm called to do. And we're gonna say step 1, which is get data, get Jabril's title and data. I should have did this before I started the stream. Step 2 is going to be to train a model on that data, and then after that, I guess I should move this. I don't know where to put it. After we train on that model and data, then we can, I don't know, I'm just gonna add this confirm model is good. That's an important step. And then we can and then we can play the game. I'm gonna say it's a 50. Find bugs, report bugs if any, and then end stream. So hopefully this helps everyone that's new. If they come onto the stream, you can just look here. This is the agenda for the day. Cool, I hope this is in a good spot. We'll find out as we go on. Whoops. Oh God. Webcam, what even are you? All right, sweet. Let me just check. Cool. Finally, I get to catch one of these streams. Yeah, I barely started streaming after I announced that video. I kind of been traveling all over the place, but I'm gonna start trying to stream a bit more now. Did you know one spaghetti is called a spaghetto? A spaghetti. A spaghetto. I don't believe that to be true. Do you like Twitch streaming more than YouTube? To be honest, I don't like Twitch streaming more than YouTube, only because most of my audience is on YouTube, just for that fact alone. But I don't want to spam the YouTube channel with like stream, random stream, and there's no row. I don't even know what I'm doing. I'm just here talking, and yeah. It's actually 11:30 p.m., so I won't be here for long, but I'll watch this on YouTube. Yeah, I hope that I won't be here for too long either. I want to eat and edit this week's video. But let's get started. So first things first, I need this link because I'm going to download every single title for every video that I've made. I don't know if this is going to work well because my channel is really inconsistent. I changed up my style like halfway through making my channel. There's duplicates, missing those. We'll see how this converges. But to get the titles, I needed a nice list. I'm going to use my web scraper YouTube DL, and then I think the function is get title, input the link, and it should generate that title one by one. Any second now. Yeah, there we go. All right. Oh, great. We're gonna have to clean this up. Oh man, I didn't even think about that. Should be pretty easy. We'll see. So this is giving us every single video that I've uploaded on my channel. Maybe I should extend the list. What do you guys think? Should I extend this list for like more than one channel? Because I have more than one channel. I have the main channel, and then I have the computer science channel, and then I have a game channel, and then like, no, I'll just leave it to this channel because it might get a little too strange. Emojis in PowerShell. Nice. Yep. Cool. Yeah, I just started doing terminal code. I want to learn eventually how I don't know if I probably need to write a Python script or in which I can automate this list to save to a text file because I currently just copy and paste it from terminal. But again, I'm pretty new to terminal code, so bear with me. Yeah, see, these are like really old videos that I used to do. This is going to be interesting. Boom. All right, we got all the videos. So I'm going to copy this. Boom. Oops. I hope that I'm going to go into training data, and I'm going to call this, I'm going to call this new folder Jabril's, and then new text. I'm going to call it input.txt, open it up, and then we're just going to paste. I wonder if it'll accept the emoji characters. We'll find out. It'll tell us what it doesn't like. Save it, whatever. Stop complaining. Alright, so now we're going to go back to our training grounds hierarchy. Is this Linux terminal? No, it's PowerShell for Windows. Yeah, it's PowerShell for Windows. Oh wait, do I have PowerShell open? Yeah, I already have PowerShell open. So I'm just going to do Python train.py, and then I need to declare the data directory equals, what is it, Jabril's, right? Or is no, wait. It's actually training data / Jabril's. All right, this will tell us if we need to fix up the data file. We do. It doesn't like this character, which is OXC9. I don't know what that is, so I'm gonna pull up my handy dandy ANSI. I'm gonna search for that, and that is E. Okay. So now I can just grab this, which has converted it to a character. And then I'm going to go into my data file. I'm gonna search for this. Find it. Okay, I'm just gonna turn this to regular. No more. Perfect. I'm sure there's an easier way to do this, but this works for me for now. Okay, what else? It doesn't like this character. Let's see what that is. That's the degrees. All right. All right. Let's find the degree sign. I'm pretty sure I use a lot of these weird thingies. Let's just remove that together. If you have a quick solution how to do this better, feel free to post it in the chat. If it's not quick, I'm not going to do it. Because yesterday I wasted a lot of time trying to learn too many things for the moment. All right, let's try it again. All right, there we go. It likes it now. Cool. So now we're going to train it for 50 epochs on the nice, beautiful GPU. Yep. So let's see. Control H is replace. All right, good to know. Good to know. Control F is search. Control H is replace. That makes sense. Hey, what's going on? Yawasapako123. Notepad++ has a replace all function. Yeah, I know that. What's it called? So does Notepad, or whatever I was using. That also has a replace all. But there's only one character for each. So, where's the sound effect coming from? I don't know where the sound effect's coming from. Anyways. So yeah, we're just gonna let this train. Our cost is already super low. Let's see if we pause it. It's low enough. Let's just, actually no, it's not. It's still trying to figure it out. Just let this train for all 50 epochs and see how it's performing. We might need to make a couple tweaks to the size of our neural network. And if so, it's not a big deal. We'll just do that. Oh wait, I just realized that the text is over the training, so let me move that. It's up here. So we got the title. Now we're training the model, and then after that we'll confirm the model's good. Let me just remove. I can just remove. How do I edit this? Properties. Yeah, we did this already, so let's remove that. Yeah, I like that. Sweet. How we doing? How we're doing? I think we're doing a little better. A little better. Let's continue. Welcome, Battlefire 314. So what I'm working on today is I finished a machine learning project, my second machine learning project. What it is, it's like a game show application kind of, where you get to play against a AI bot, an LSTM machine learning bot, based on any data that you trained it on. And so currently what I have lined up is I'm collaborating with a few different creators in which I'm going to play a game with them versus their titles. So they have to guess if their title is either if it's their real title or if it's AI generated, and it's like multiple choice. They choose 1 of 4, and then if they get it right, if you choose the right one, they get a point. If they get it wrong, the AI gets a point. And so that's what I'm working on right now. I am just training on my data, and I'm gonna play against my own data and just see if I find any bugs and whatnot, because otherwise than that, it's ready to go. It's ready to rock. Yeah, if you send me email anytime in the last week or so, I apologize. I've been traveling and life has been pretty crazy, and a lot of people have been yelling at me. But I promise you I'm going to do my damnedest to reply to your email. I promise I will. I just got home last night back in San Diego, so I need a little time to get caught up on some projects. See how it's performing? Oh yeah, it's performing super good now. Yeah, it's super good. All right, let's just let it finish. Yeah, I don't know. How do I know so much? I don't know a lot. I wish I knew a lot. I literally, if everything, every new episode that I release, like I just learned it that week. Okay, cool. Training is done. Let's see. That would be a good game for cryptocurrency names. Actually, it's funny you say that, Andril. It's funny you say that. I actually wanted to pitch that idea to what's his name? Here in my garage, Ty Lopez, but he never got back to me. Andre, yeah, Andre. All right, cool. Let's see. Let's sample this now. Let's do. What is going on here? Oh, that's PowerShell making these noises. Wait, why are you so at the bottom? All right, let's do Python sample. First, let me see the arguments. I don't remember. Oh shit. Oh wait. No wait. Oh shit. Sorry. Sample.py. All right. So Python. We need to do. Let's do model directory equals checkpoint slash Jabril. It should be, and then what else? Number of titles. Let's do like 15 equals 15, and then let's prime it with. I always like to do how to as a start. How to. All right, so we got. How to make pi having your own spaceship. How to make pi art. How to ice with Bitcoin researcher. How to. Oh wait, did I make a mistake? Oh, I did. I didn't put a space. That's why it's looking a little weird. There we go. How to make pi art. How to talk run forest and machine learning. How to demonetize predictor. Not bad, not bad. But I think that I don't really use how to a lot in my videos. I don't really know what I use. Let's see. Let's do what else should I do? I don't know. Let's just try machine learning. You know, I don't really start a lot of videos out with that. Let's see what we get. Machine learning demo, machine learning demo, machine learning demo. Hey, it's at least coherent, so we're off to a good start. What if we just do machine? What do we get with machine? Yep. Hold on, let me take a look at the input, just see what type of what's a really current, what is. All right, should. Okay, let me try these. Let's see. Why with San your voice work? Why as lost samad palala? Why is lost versus why a lottery? Why with this why with YouTube the movie? Why using pi? What? What is YouTube Red? What is YouTube Red? What in make? What is YouTube Red? What is Bitcoin? What is in? Wait, I used the space, right? No, yeah, I did. What we is Halloween? What real third world? What we're live? Stop wasting online time. Okay, what is? This better not be all the same. What is YouTube Red? What is Bitcoin? What is RIN? What is E2 What is Energy Flame Challenge? What is San Francisco so expensive? What is Flame in 48 hours? Interesting. Why? Let's do why is. Why is. Why is San Francisco expensive? Why is Sand the butterfly effect simulation? Why is San Francisco? Why is Talva? Why is Pyart? Yeah, I think that the first and foremost, there is a data size issue. There's only 100 titles to learn from, to learn patterns from, and not to mention the patterns and my content specifically isn't too prominent because I first and foremost, when I first started my channel, I was doing 2 different series, and then halfway through producing my channel, I switched to computer science. So it makes sense as to why this one's kind of all over the place. Let me see, what was our error? Our cost. Maybe we can train it a bit more. 1%, 1%, 1%, 1%. I don't think that'll give us much improvement. We might have hit the point of no return. And I haven't yet figured out how to use tensor boards, so let's just run with this model and see what we get. I'm gonna close PowerShell, and I'm gonna grab that model, right? And then I'm going to now go to the project, builds, testing data. I'm gonna add this to the models. And before I do this, I need to add 2 things to this to make it work with my software. I need to add the original, wait, where am I? Oh, training grounds. I need to add the actual input data, otherwise it won't work. And then I also need to add a avatar, or like a, yeah, like an avatar.
Today, I have a
Shush. Let's see, open a new link. Boom, perfect. Where am I? Projects, floating, testing, test, builds, yes, models, Jabrils. And then it calls display. Perfect. We're good to go. Now I'm gonna catch up with the chat. Let's see what's going on. In the meantime, wait, before I catch up with the chat and get this running, I want to get this running first. Oh, wrong window. Sorry. What is it, window 2? Yeah. Hold on, let me just get this running before I catch up with the chat. Let's do a game to 50. Play, make sure we get no errors. Sweet. And it's just gonna generate. Very cool. All right. Hey Jabrils, why are you not in the program? There's a programming category? I didn't know there's a programming category. Let me see, let me find this out real quick. Programming, oh, there is. Oh, wow. Can I not change it? Is it too late? I don't think I can change it right now. But thank you. I will definitely note of that next time. Let's see. Learning you wisdom and knowing you know nothing. What Twitch category is on its education side? You know. Indie games looks like. There's programming. Yeah, as far as the whole categories and communities, I don't really know much about Twitch. I'm still trying to figure it all out. But if you guys have any thoughts on that, please leave me more. Yeah, I think I used creative because there was like, that was the higher number of people when I looked at it. I like that your videos aren't how-tos. It's more of this is what I want to do. This is basically when I did it, and it was a higher level overview of how. Thank you. I really that's what really keeps me passionate about making videos is that exact style. Like I really enjoy how-to videos and really appreciate them, but I like building products and like showing end results. You know, starting with the idea and the end results. Does Twitch have a 6-second, 50 million? You should have your own spaceship soon. Was that one of the titles? They really say you will have your own spaceship soon? Good to know, Jules. Can you go over the project again? What is this data you're working on? Yeah, so the project that I'm working on is I just wanted to, I finished this project, my second machine learning project, in which it uses LSTM machine learning algorithm to train on data, and then I use that trained model powered by TensorFlow to embed it into a C# application powered by Unity to then turn into a game show. And so the idea is to collaborate with some channels in which it will be a game show of them versus an AI bot, and they will have to guess if the 4 titles that are presented, which one of them is their actual title and which 3 are not their titles. If they can guess which one is correct, they get a point. If they guess wrong, AI gets a point. And so this is just like the final steps. I'm just testing it against my own YouTube titles to see if I find any bugs and everything I want to change before I test this or play this with a featured creator. And after that, I'm pretty much gonna end the stream. I need to go eat and finish the video for this week. So just a quick, short little stream. All right, I need to get caught up on the chat. Someone's lagging behind. Why are you streaming at 6 a.m.? For me, it's barely 9 o'clock. What algorithm? What algorithm is he using to generate the new titles from the data? I'm using the machine learning LSTM algorithm. You can just search char RNN on Google. There's not Python, it's a Lua script from, what's his name? Andrew Carter. Okay, we're ready to play. Hold on, before we do that though. This is gonna be too easy. I think, wait, which one is my actual? Oh, okay, so the question marks before, those are where the emojis are supposed to be. I probably should have cleaned those up. I should have removed the emojis. Should I do that? Let me know what you think. Should I remove the emojis and train it again? Cool. Cool. All right, so Self-San is app/games of 2017. How to get started with machine learning. This is for sure the answer. No questions about it. But I'm curious, how many, if there's, all right, so you guys are saying I should remove them. So let's do that. Yeah, let's get rid of them. Okay, cool, let's do that. I'm gonna exit out of here. And we're gonna go back into where we were. This is, wait, this is not where we were. Here's where we were. So, I can't just do a replace all because we need the ones at the end. Ah, what the hell, there's not too many. I'll just, god damn it. Wait, what's the best way to do this? Let's see. Replace. If I do 1, 2, 3 space, I can replace with that, right? Replace. Yeah. Yeah. Sweet. Those are done, and then we just need to do what's 1 space and 2 space. Sweet. Pretty easy. And then let's just now remove 1 and then find next. Sweet. Replace all. Remove that. Find next. Replace all. All right. Clean. Clean. Sweet. Let's do this again. I'm gonna delete this. Sometimes the cache will get you. Cool. I'm just going to, yeah, no, we should be good. We should be good. All right, let's get PowerShell going again. And then we're just gonna run the same training that we did before. I'm gonna make the, let's see, what is the default? I think it's, wait, I wanna get the defaults real quick. Let's see, number, no. I mean, sequence length default is 5, epochs 50, and then batch size is 1. I'm gonna do a smaller sequence length. I'm gonna do sequence length 4. And then let's make our epochs like 55 just to be on the safe side. 55. And let's train that. Sorry if you're wearing headphones, that was probably loud. All right, cool, sweet. Sweet. Oh, I keep forgetting my microphone. So I bought this mic. I bought this Yeti mic. Let me make sure it's on camera. Where is OBS? Yes. I bought this Yeti mic. And I think it works pretty well. I haven't used it yet as far as like videos concerned. I bought it right after I did the last video. So I don't know, but everyone keeps posting about it in live stream. So I assume it's good. I have it pretty far away. You let me know what you think about it. Did anyone see Mark Zuckerberg's court case and how he acts like a robot? Yeah, that's just Mark Zuckerberg, man. That dude has always been very Mark Zuckerberg-y. Yeti. What did I call it? Did I call it the Yeti? What is this one? This one isn't the, wait, Yeti is the company, right? I think. Blue Yeti? Snowball? Yeti Snowball? I don't know. Training is coming good. Where are we at in our process? We're still trying to train the model. Well, I guess we trained it. We're just trying to confirm that the model is good. Oops, I didn't post on Discord that I was live. I'm terrible. Let me get the link. Twitch. Damn it. Keyboard, stop it. There it is. Oh shucks. Chronicos, you got me. That really threw me off. I'm trying to, anyways, cool, sweet. Alright. Sweet. Just pleasantly waiting for this to finish training. Yeah, I really wanna let me see. Oh yeah, see our cost function is looking a lot better, I think, this time around. And we're only halfway, or a little over halfway. What does training cost mean? So what the training cost is, it's pretty much, when you do backpropagation, there is there's a comparison. Let me continue this training. There's a comparison that happens from your predictor's guess and the actual labeled data, and that happens for all of the possible probabilities. So this would be every possible character that is possible to come next, and so the cost is just simply the is it the average? I need to be able to see the model, I mean the neural network in my head, but essentially it's like the average of all the cost. I think it's the average of all the cost. I'm sorry, it's the average of all the errors, like how far it's off. I'm terrible at explaining without a script in front of me, but yeah, it's the average of how far all of the guesses are off from the actual labeled data. And so if it predicts that what comes next is really close to what the actual labeled data is that comes next, then the cost will be very low. It's also called a loss. I like to call it cost, but it's both the same thing. One thing you'll learn is I'm terrible at explaining if I don't get to write it out with the script. But I hope that helped. All right, we're almost there. Oh, sweet. All right, done. Where we at? Let's do. We need to go to get our model again. We need to just replace what we got. Let's go here. Yep. Paste, replace files. Boom. Let's run this again. Let's run this again. Builds, Turing test, and then boom. And then Jabril's 50 game point. Boom. Generating, and we're good. All right. Let's see. Is that the same as root mean squared error? Let me hold on. Let me pull up because it's really hard for me to think about this without looking up networks. Let's see. Let's do. So if we have, for example, like this, and then you have your outputs, and you need to do your labeled data. I don't know, I'm having a brain freak right now. Yeah, I think I'm getting caught up because we're training an LSTM model. And so let me go over this real quick. Hold on, let me fix this. Where's my OBS? OBS. Boom. All right, whiteboard. So we're training an LSTM model, which is not your standard artificial neural network. The way that the LSTM works is you have your LSTM memory cell here, and then you have two inputs, right? So you have your input that comes in from down here, which is your, this is gonna be your actual data. So let's just call this X. And then you have your other input that comes in from here, which is gonna be the previous cell. Is this on screen? There's a glare exactly where I was drawing. Much better. So then you have your data that comes in from here. So let's call this X, Y, Z. Let's call it Z. And then you have your output here, which is Y. And so how it works is you have, like, let's say that we're doing a character. So X is going to be, however you decide to encode it. Let's say that the word is cat. So the first one would be C. C comes in, and then you don't have, since it's the first in the character, you can initiate this with anything. Just do like an empty character, right? But this still has to be inside your dictionary. So empty character. And yeah, there are different ways you can go about doing this part as well. But let's just keep it simple so we don't have to go over just a bunch of different jargon and stuff. So empty character, C comes in, there's a calculation. I don't remember on top of my head, but it's something like there's a forget gate and all these different stuff that goes on. They pass through, it takes in the algorithm as well, and then it takes this into the algorithm, and then it stores one for the output and sends the second one for the next cell, and then yeah, so then it goes to the next memory cell, which takes in the A. This is going to be X1, this is X0, and this is time. This is time sequence, so 0, 1, and then 2, and then A. I know I'm doing a terrible job explaining this. I'm sorry. I need like a paper and editing effects and all that stuff to make this look good. But so then this takes us in. So now this memory cell, it spits out as output. So now you have the calculation for C with the previous input, which is nothing, and it goes here. So that's what goes here, which is, let's just call this like cell 0. And then, so now you have cell 0 that comes in, and you do an operation on that with the input, and then you spit that out to the output, and then you pass that entire calculation, which also includes this, to the next cell, and then it just goes on and on and on. And then once you have that all calculated, you have to then propagate backwards to the entire LSTM model, right? And all these are outputs. And this is also like, you don't have to do a one by one. You can do like a, for example, when we use this for a primer, there is an output. We'll pass in like CAT, and there's no output here. It's just simply just building up the calculation, CAT, and then the output will finally be at the end. This isn't stuff that's good to like go over quickly on a live stream. It requires a lot of like studying and yeah, I don't know, but yeah, I apologize. I don't know. Went from 0 to 100 pretty fast. Yeah, I apologize. I don't know. It's not really good to like go over this stuff quickly on the live stream, but yeah, it's a lot. I don't know, but I tried. At least I tried it. Why is this at 99%? Hurry up. Come on. Toto, come on. There we go. We're done. All right. So now to the point. Oh, wait. Camera has to be adjusted. Where's my... There we go. All right. Sweet. I knew it. I knew it. The cache. The cache got us. The cache got us. That's why the question marks are still here. And I don't feel like retraining and loading and generating again. So we're just going to go with this. Yeah, the cache got us somehow. The cache is pretty much like it's the saved data that's left over. Anyways, all right, so let's just try this. Let's just try this. As you can tell, I'm terrible at live streaming, but we're gonna do this. This is pretty easy. I know this answer. Oh, and I also bind it with controller last night, so I'm gonna use the controller for all my guessing. This one's easy. It's gonna be red. Imagine having your own spaceship. And as I'm playing this, I'm just ignoring the question marks before. I'm contemplating retraining it. I'm contemplating. I hate being defeated. I hate it. Cool, whatever. I'm just gonna play this. Imagine having your own spaceship. That's the answer. Money down. I knew it. Because the other ones are like, they're nonsensical. How to get started with machine learning. That's most likely the one. What hot is fair use on YouTube? Part 2 out of 3 featuring Ryan Morrison. No. Why are issues with renewable? Close. Red was close, but it's what are issues with renewable energy. So for sure it's going to be yellow. Easy. Let's see. How imagine WS bed? No. Born This Way. I think that's the one. The door use on YouTube. Part 2 out of 3 featuring Ryan Morrison. Elon Musk. 1 out of 5. I don't remember doing an Elon Musk series, a 5-part Elon Musk series. So it's definitely blue. You know, this is too easy. This might be a bit too easy. Let's see. I want to stop wasting time online. That's for sure the answer. This is easy. Let's see. Using renewable energy. Nope. I don't have a video about using renewable energy. Should pun fun? Should pun fun. The first one's nonsensical. It's for sure red. It's red. Age is just a number. I'm pretty sure that's it. Oh. Wait, this is interesting. Because I know I released a video about age is just a number. What are issues with renewable energy? Using San Francisco silver. What hot yod dodo wood dot matting the lottery? Okay, it's either yellow or blue, but I don't know. I don't see any typos. What are issues? It's probably what are the issues with renewable, or what are some issues? What are, it's trying to fool me in some way. Age is just a number. I remember that video. You think it's the blue one? You think it's the blue one? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I think it's yellow. You know what? It probably is blue. Because what's going on is probably the question marks that's supposed to be emoji. That's probably the wrong part, which this whole entire thing is thrown off if that's the case. But I'm going with blue. Oh my god. Wait, I want to challenge that. Hold on a second. I want to challenge that. Renewable. Okay, so yeah, so I should have trained it right, because it's saying the only difference is 1 or 2 question marks before. Guys, I'm retraining this because that's not fair. This isn't even a proper game. All right, let's do this again. Let's do this one more time. All right. First of all, let's clear that cache. And the best way I know to do that, where is this at? Right here. Best way I know to do that is to go to training data, straight up, and just create a new folder. Straight up. Just confirm this is cleaned one. Yep, it's clean. All right. All right, let's do this again. Boom, but instead of, I'm gonna do Jabril's 2. Let it rip. Bada boom. All right. Cool. This is it's a bit more fun than I thought. So to just backtrack a bit and talk about, so I have this this desire to help developers learn machine learning, and to be able to get to the point where I'm at and beyond. However, as I said, a live stream isn't the place for that. This isn't the place for you to try and get into, you know, teaching machine learning, because there's so many different things to tackle, and like, you know, a lot of you guys have different places in which you're starting, and so like I'm trying to like figure out a good way for me to create projects in which they inspire me to create, but also I'm able to use them to help you learn how to get your hands dirty with machine learning. And so I ask that you please be patient with me as I try and figure that out. Yeah. Does it use probabilities to predict the next character? Yes, it is 100% using probabilities. Let me see if I can pull up the vocabulary. I don't know if I should get into this. I'm gonna, like, I think in my head, I'm like, yeah, I can explain this really easily. But then like I get to explaining, I'm like, oh my God, there's so many layers I have to like dig into to explain this. Let me just see if I can do vocabulary. If that opens, these are as a NumPy file. It's probably encrypted, but let's give it a try. Yep. It's in binary, as are you, I'm sure. Yep. So I can't show you that. I'd have to write a program to show you. But essentially, the whole idea on the probabilities for an LSTM model, this one specifically, is that it runs through the input, it runs through this file, and it pretty much collects every single character that is present in this text file, and then it creates like a library. So then that's pretty much your domain, you know, what is possible within this text. And so then it will just simply train. It will do what we had tried to go through on the whiteboard behind us. It will start with 5, and so then if it starts at 5 inputs, that's the first input. The labeled data is going to be a space, because that's what comes next. So then you will initialize your neural network with random weights and biases. At first, there are different ways to go about doing that, but you initialize it with random weights and biases, and then it's going to make a prediction. And let's say that this predicts first that, you know, 5 is the first, so next comes capital M, for example. Well, that's going to give you, it's going to give you a, well, okay, so it won't predict exactly capital M. Let's just say that like that is the highest probability that it does predict. Let's say that it predicts that a capital M is 13%, and that is the highest percentage for every single character in the library. Then that is going to give you a cost. It's going to give you a cost. So your labeled data is going to be another vector for the same size of your entire library. And so if space is next, then the label for the space is going to be a 1. And if the probability that it predicts for a space is like 5%, then that cost is going to be 95. So you add that up, you do like there are different ways you can go about getting your yeah, I don't know, but it's so intricate. There's a lot to go over, but that's the general ideas. Then you have a cost for every single prediction that it's made at that time step, and then there are different ways you can go about getting like the average. You can do like the squared mean error, and there's other different ways. And then essentially you want to do a back propagation to minimize that error, so that when it comes to 5 again, and it wants to correctly predict that what comes next in space. And then once it does that, it moves on to the next character. It moves on to space, which is here, and then it makes a prediction what comes next, which should be H, and it does that for every single character, and then goes, and then it breaks it apart into batches, and then once it's finished, it's called epochs, and Yeah, it's a lot of fun. I find a lot of fun once you get in, like past the very essentials of like what a neural network is. I find that it's really fun to debug networks and all that good stuff. It finished already? That was pretty quick. That was pretty quick. All right. Well, I'm not complaining. Let's now take what we just got. It's not. It's in. Where am I at? Then checkpoints, rows 2. All right. Oh shucks. I don't think that makes a difference. I'm pretty sure it doesn't. And if it does, I think I can fix it. Whoops, it's the wrong model. Oh, that might have. Cool. Let's get that generating, because it takes the longest. Da-da. I just typed my name. All right. Any day now, any day. What's going on here? Oh, I think I paused it. Yeah, sorry. Cool. All right. Didn't you make a new folder called Jabril instead of Jabril? Yes, I did, but I only did that because I wanted to clear the cache. It was somehow reading the vocabulary from the original, even though I thought I deleted that. I don't know. I was reading it from somewhere, and so I created Jabril's 2, and all I really need when I load the actual when I load the Python scripts from the C# application, I just load the checkpoints file. So all I really need is a checkpoint file, and then it will refer to all the other data within the checkpoints. Why is it 0.5 instead of 50%? They're the same thing. 0.5 and 50% are literally the same thing. I mean, I could have times it by 100, but you get it either way, right? Yeah, Word2Vec. I think that's a product. If I'm not mistaken, Word2Vec is a product that someone had trained, or yeah, someone's trained using machine learning, which I respect. But I want to do it. I want to do it on my own. All right, here we go. What in the hell? What in the hell? This does not make sense. Hold on, this doesn't make sense. Hold on a second. Oh, I exit out. I shouldn't exit. That doesn't make any sense. Wait a second. Let me see what's going on here. Two. I wish I could look at the files. I hate that TensorFlow does that. How is it getting that? There is no input file. I cleared the cache. Even checkpoints is new. Is it within the actual software? Models. There's always something that has to like go wrong. So we're just gonna do this. We're just gonna take the entire 2. That should have worked flawlessly, but it didn't. And we just need to grab these. And let's pray for the best. I don't know why this is acting up. I usually fix it. I think I know what you're talking about, Viper Code. I think you're talking about Cristobal's project. I'm gonna test it with a smaller so it doesn't take forever. Oh wait, I'm supposed to do Jabril's too, damn it. Right, so let's do Jabril's too. That's so strange. I don't understand why is that. Why are you here? Let me think about the process really quick. I don't understand. I mean, in PowerShell, we're pointing to the right place. Training data Jabril's 2, right? And Jabril's 2, which is a new folder, there shouldn't be any sort of cache whatsoever. We have this input file. Is there invisible question marks or something? I don't understand. That's so strange. It is literally so strange. And frustrating. How about we do this? How about we do this? Well, that's not going to give us much because, right. Shit. Yeah, that should be the right model because that's not, it's not familiar with that as the first character. And if we go 2, we should get the same results. Right. Right. What the hell? Yeah, Viper Code. I actually met Cristobal when I was at NYU. He's a student there, and he showed me his project, and I think it's gonna be a great project once he releases it. Whenever it's gonna really enable a lot of developers to do a lot of really cool things, and I'm excited for him to release it whenever that is. Can you fill me in on what I'm working on this last stream? Any game based on what YouTube videos you change on those titles? Yeah, the chat is accurate. It's spot on. But I'm losing my mind thinking about like this makes no sense. I mean that data file doesn't even exist anymore. Or maybe it's cached in the actual text file somehow. That is possible. I mean, it has to be the only possibility. Or I don't know. Let's just try it. It's starting to piss me off a little bit. I don't know. Let's create a brand new text file. Whatever. Whatever. Oh shit. I'm gonna go get water. I'll be back. I'm hungry. Back to life. Back to reality. What is this? How long you've been broadcasting for this session? A minute and 7 seconds? Is that it? All right. Back to life. Now, there's no way that I've cleared everything. I need to look into what exactly is going on when it doesn't clear the cache. But did you code this from scratch or use libraries to implement the LSTM? Yeah, this one is not from scratch. I don't think that I would be able to do such a neural network from scratch because I don't know how to write code to the GPU. I don't know anything about shader code. So as far as writing stuff from scratch, I can only do really simple stuff and reinforcement learning neural networks from scratch. These type of ones I have to use TensorFlow and all those stuff because they have really nice GPU capabilities. And of course, why reinvent the wheel? And just last note on that, the real reason why I was writing neural networks from scratch is just so that I can understand the base level of what's going on, because I had used someone's code like at the very beginning of my machine learning. I can't talk tonight. I don't know what's going on. I'm hungry. I don't know. There's always something wrong with me. Anyways, at the very beginning of my machine learning adventure, I took someone's code and I tried to use it to do my own thing, but I didn't understand what the hell was going on. I had so many different errors was going on. So then that's when I realized that if I really want to be able to use machine learning the way that I want to use it, I have to learn it from scratch so I understand what's going on. But now that I understand what's going on, I'm just downloading other people's code and just modifying to my liking. until I get more comfortable with TensorFlow and Python. Then I'll be able to write my own from scratch using TensorFlow and Python scripts. But this one is Andrew Carpathy's character recurrent neural network. Yes, you are correct. Enigmas. GLSL. Shader. Grab something language shader link. I don't know. So writing to the GPU requires different types of coding. You can't just use regular Python code and run it on the GPU. No, GPU code is its own special thing. Shader code, it's a different animal. It's definitely a different animal I have not really touched yet. I think it's way better to either code your own or at least try to code your own neural network. That's how you learn how to improve it. Yeah, listen to Viper code. I'm sure he has more experience with shader code than I do, but from what I've done so far with it, it's an animal, man. It's its own animal. All right, so we're done training here. I'm gonna blow my brains out if this still doesn't work right, because usually it fixes itself by now. We're just gonna take this entire model and we're just gonna drop it in. And I just need the picture and the, oh my God, wait, I think I know what's going on. Oh my God. Yeah, we're using an outdated input. But that shouldn't be too much of an issue. Shouldn't have been too much of an issue because the model was trained already. But we can replace this. Let's just, for the hell of it, where is that? Checkpoints. We need to go to, right. Yeah, that shouldn't have been too much of an issue. Let me think about it. Actually, let me first test it and then I can think about it if something goes wrong. Otherwise, I don't need to waste that brain power. Input, you're there. Now let's get that image. And I'm gonna replace this just because. Confirm. Yep. And then let's replace this one as well. All right. Okay. X out of here. And now let's do was it not Jabril's? Test it on 5. Fingers crossed. Come on. Don't do nothing stupid. Don't make any sudden moves, guys. Stand still. Deep breath. Oh, that's what I'm talking about. Cool. All right, guys, we've done it. We've done it. All right, let's play this game and get the hell out of here. Before I do that, I want to catch up with the chat. So when people say train on the cloud, they're using shader code. So when people say train on the cloud, I'll say probably 99.999% of the time when people use that phrase, they are usually sending their Python, what are they called? They're called, not Python, sorry, TensorFlow, not jobs, I forget what they call them. They're TensorFlow promises. They're sending TensorFlow promises to some other computer that has super crazy fast GPUs and compute that. They're training a lot faster than their actual computer can do it, and then it sends back that data or something like that. But for the most part, they're training their TensorFlow models on another computer, just to put it simply. No, it is with TensorFlow. It is as simple as getting your own GPU. You like, for example, I'm running a 1080 Ti in my computer, and that's all I need. I just have the GPU, and installing the GPU enabled TensorFlow. Yeah, installing the TensorFlow GPU is a little tricky, just a tad bit. But once you get that installed, when you run TensorFlow, it automatically calculates on your GPU. So that part's easy. If you use TensorFlow, machine learning is super easy to do. Understand the higher level, you still have to do the work. How can I get into machine learning? I posted a video on the suggested route that I would take. But besides that, download some code. Just look up like machine learning on GitHub, download those, and try it out. You said, well said, Jabril. I don't even remember what I just said. Let's play this game. All right, let's play this. So, this is a little harder now. No, it's not. Actually, no, it's not at all. So, the answer to this obviously is live programming apps on Twitch. I know that's named because should we get rid of cockroaches is the title name, but not 5T exclamation and machine learning. Our taxes are Nintart Hive prawn with renewable energy. I want / out of 5. Live programming for sure. Oh wait, this is only in 5. Let's go back. Let's do the 50. I'm curious. Do the other ones work now? I'm sorry, Jabril's too. I'm just super curious. If it was the input, I need to think about my steps because it shouldn't be the input in that file because I don't do any extra training. This should still be erroneous. Show me the results. What the hell? I gotta think about the steps. I don't know how the input. What do I do with the input? The input only read from that to make sure that I don't duplicate. Oh, of course. Okay. Yes, I know what the problem was. Yes. Okay. I completely know what the problem was. So if you're interested to know what the problem was, so in this folder here, which is within the data folder for my Unity project, we have our models, and then we have our actual data, and we have our input. This, I didn't update this. And what happens to get, so in order to use an LSTM for generative content, you have to pass in some sort of noise. And so what I use for my noise is I would read the input file, and then I would grab the first two words within the file. Like randomly, I would separate this into an array full of titles, and then I would just grab two words from any title in the array. So like the camera, we are, ninja facts. This is pretty much, anyways, we are, and then it would generate from there. The macro generate from there. And so what was happening was because I didn't update this, the first two like words it would get is the question marks. And so that was what was going on. I see. Moving on. I am learning Python. Will that help me get into machine learning? Yes, learning Python will help you greatly with machine learning because TensorFlow owns machine learning. There's nothing better than TensorFlow at the moment. They're absolutely crushing it. If you want to do like serious machine learning applications, you need to learn Python. You need to learn TensorFlow. For now. There are developers that are developing stuff that don't require you to do that. But if you want to get on the more like high level, like, you know, introduce new concepts of machine learning X, Y, and Z, then yeah. But if I want to backpedal a bit. If you want to do more simpler applications of machine learning, you don't have to learn Python. For example, Crystal Ball is releasing a good software soon in which I don't even think you have to know anything super high level with Python. Um, but if you want to introduce like new machine learning papers and stuff like that, it's probably best that you learn Python. Why not use noise from a material or a texture or something? Yeah, that's definitely a possibility, but the issue is that that won't. So I'm trying to use this LSTM model to generate generate titles that can fool the player, like a human. I'm trying to do a Turing test, and if I use noise from actual random noise, then it may not give me titles that are full like that can fool a human. Uh, so that's why I'm not using like actual random noise, because I want to fool a human. Yeah, it basically works like keyboard text predictions, exactly. That's essentially how it works for this one. Because again, if we go to the board, let me see, where is OBS? Sweet. If we go to the board, state. If we go to the board and I use actual actual random noise, then when I pass in the random noise for the first time step, it's going to give me a calculation. The second one is going to be like a different calculation, and it's going to be like a calculation that my model has never seen before. So it has a greater chance of generating just a random, maybe not even sensical title. And at the fact that I'm training this on such a low database, a small database, it has a greater chance of generating just random X, Y, blah, 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 blah titles. And so I feed in characters that it's already seen before in the data set. The first two words, it creates its calculation, and then from there it can then finish a sentence, or it can create something new. It can generate something that's similar enough. It picks up the patterns enough. So I hope that answers that question. But at some point, I do want to explore a bit more on using LSTMs for generative content. But that's a little bit down the line. Well, right. Yeah, picking words are likely to go after each other, recognizing common patterns. I mean, the question is it really noise? I mean, how do you want to define noise, right? Like, we can have a debate on what noise is and isn't if you want to, but when it's all said and done, when it starts as noise, but it's like slowing, turning into a frequency. Don't quite follow it. So noise is a starting point. I mean, essentially, that's the way I look at it. If we were to feed the same exact input, we'd get the same output. So long as the hyperparameters are, so long as the other hyperparameters are the same. Guys, I have to complain. It's really weird being in a room like trying to have a conversation by yourself. Like a nose jump start, yes. Yes, exactly. As Viper Codes point out. It is 9:48. I am hungry. No. No. I think you're talking about my Twitch schedule. Oh, 100%. Any regular frequency? I don't know. I don't think so. Not yet. I'm still trying to figure out what this even is. But if you have any suggestions, I would love to hear them. All right, here we go, guys. Let's do this. Let's bring this home. So we're gonna play. Hold on. I need to update the checklist. So where we're at here is we trained the model. We confirm this is good enough. Who cares? And then we're gonna play the game at 50. Okay. For any bugs in the stream. So where are we at? So we're ready to play this game. How this is gonna go is on the left you have me, on the right you have the LSTM AI, and we're gonna play to 50. First to 50 wins. Obviously I'm gonna win. Obviously this model is not good enough to fool me, but we're gonna have some fun. And just a couple of notes: I can challenge anything. If I hit this button, well, I have to have something to challenge, but I can challenge it, which is pretty much just search the database to see how I was wrong. And then I can also take points away from the AI if I think that it was wrong or something like that. For me, it's like a preview to your short video. It shows, let me see the amount that goes into the video. Sweet. So let's get started. The answer to this, let's see, post-mortem for my first machine learning game, 4 out of 4. Post-mortem, let's see, post-mortem, is that 4? Yes, that was 4. And then, what errors return to life? What errors return to life? That's funny. What is Ganta Wars? Is it it emoji popular? Definitely yellow is the answer. What errors return to life is funny though. What is Watt? Bottle Watt 3 out of 5. Making a Super Saiyan. I never made a Super Saiyan. Why is Disco so expensive? Will you have your own spaceship soon? Yes, I made that video. I just remember now. You will have your own spaceship soon. Okay. The man-made matrix. Hold on a second. You gotta feed the algorithm. I made both of those videos. I made both of those videos. You gotta feed the algorithm. The man-made matrix. Deformation professionale. And then noise is artificial. Nope. So it's yellow or blue. This might be a bug again. You gotta feed the algorithm. I'm pretty sure there's no typos. Let me think. Exclamation. There might be exclamation at the end of you gotta feed the algorithm. I think there's an exclamation missing, so I'm gonna go with yellow. And I was right. I was right. All right, let's see. Why you votet stathal 2 out of 4? Imagine being Santa Claus, definitely the one. Wait, writing my first machine learning game, 2 out of 4. And the last one has noise in it. See, now, it's definitely blue. And the reason why it's blue is because writing my first machine learning game was actually part 1 of 4, not 2 of 4. So the AI tried to get tricky, but it's blue. You're not fooling me. I made the video. All right, let's see. Why you hate the unicorn frappuccino? I remember making that video. Nicaragua, the real third world country, parentheses Nicaragua. That's impressive that I was able to double bind Nicaragua in parentheses. I think that's impressive, but I didn't do that for the actual title. What errors return? It's yellow. Oh, LSTM, man, you suck. You gotta catch up. Deformation professionale. Pretty sure that's the title. Let's see. What is Have with YouTube the movie? What is Have with YouTube? What are hiding or sat? You will yearn game. 1 out of 4. It's yellow, for sure. Just waiting for it to start making clickbait titles and trying to say it, making titles for his video. Someday. I mean, we could train it to do that. It can optimize to do that. Let's see. What is Wantary effect? What is Wantary effect? Simulation. We got to make that video. That's next on my list. What is the Wantary effect? Simulation. Self-driving Uric YouTube the movie. Is school needed for software engineering? I'm pretty sure that's the title. Imagine a dopuan. I don't know. It's green. When did I click off? Yo, Lexi Fish, how are you? How is everything with you? Why is on dorsal vision? 5 out of 5. Nicaragua live purries. Live programming. Dodokoi. Top 8 best apps. It's definitely that one. This is too easy. Maybe 50 was too high. Why are Santa Claus? The Matrix 360. Pretty sure that's the one. UO Reality VR. Alright. Getting a little pushy over here. Should we get rid of cockroaches? 5. The best would you? It's blue. Controller, what's going on? Rulers of earning game. Interesting. Rulers of earning game. We got to make that a 4-part series for Rulers of earning game. Berenstain Bears and Mandela effect explained. Maybe. Everything that's wrong with YouTube Red. Okay. Deformation, professionality, future. That's impressive that it learned to do all caps. It added a future, all caps, space. That's impressive that it was able to pick up on that. But I don't really know if it's blue or green. Let's see if I can figure this out. Berenstain Bears and the Mandela. I think there's a the in there. And the Mandela effect explained. I think they removed the. Everything that's wrong with YouTube Red. Is there a part on that? I think there might be a part on that. Oh gosh. Ooh, I don't know. I think it's green. Wait, hold on a second. Why add the re? Oh, wait, hold on a second. Did I add a reply? Everything. I don't think I ever added a on there. Oh God, I don't know. All right, here we go. I'm gonna go with blue. That was a good catch. That was a really good catch. Let's try blue. I'm nervous. Oh, good catch. Such a good catch. I was gonna go with green. Such a good catch. All right, so what is Ridov de Yosh? Why are emojis popular? Why are emoji or emojis? What do you rather in Woolen? What? That's easy. It's blue for sure. Imagine nanotechnology. Biv Webkin YouTube's dilemma. Before you vote, warning. 1 out of 5. Pretty sure that's 1. Ninja Facts, future. I don't know. What is fun? What is fun, Francisco? So expensive. It's blue. I might cut this off at like 25 or 30 because 50 is gonna be pretty long. Nicaragua, I'm changing the direction of my channel. I remember that. Imagine having your own school. Nicaragua, the real third world. We get rid of cockroaches. 5. A mammy let rid of cockroaches. 5 vision. 5 out of 5. What is have weights? 4 out of 5. It's definitely I'm changing the channel. Yep. Thanks for 10,000 subscribers. What are do you rather app? Let's make a demonic Evicar. The macro world. It's blue. Oh wait. Why did I meant to do yellow. Why did I do that? Why did I do that? Imagine a dice meme in the lottery. What is and paging the best would you rather? Should you get rid of the macro? It's definitely red. I don't know how I messed it up. I'm sorry. I'm getting a little too ahead of myself. Live programming your own spaceship. Heyo! There's a video idea. We gotta live program our own spaceship. We gotta call Elon Musk. I don't know. What are issues with renewable energy? I think that's the one. Why you hate the win of a made for hearing game. For hearing 2 out of 4. What is it's definitely blue. Okay. Why is what wrong weights? What is your manta made in 2015? Live programming the using Pi to make Pi art. It's red. Easy. Just did that video a couple weeks ago. What is halves of 2017? What errors? 1 out of 5. Imagine winning the lottery. What is Watt's engine? It's green. Moving on. Tardigrades are not the toughest animal. That's the one. What are country? Nicaragua. The low. We get rid of cockroaches. 5 voice. Did I make a mistake in encoding? Because 5 always comes after cockroaches. What is blah blah blah? Biv Pruth. It's this one. It's yellow. Easy. Easy. The camera and for man. Self-driving truck for hate the unicorn frappuccino. You will heal version. You gotta feed the algorithm. That's the one. All right. I think I'm gonna just go to 30 because 50 is gonna be a really long time. Making a gum sand. Interesting. Live stream. Let's talk Rand Forest and machine learning. That's impressive because it used the past tense, Rand Forest instead of Run Forest, but there's still a little pattern there. That's impressive. But that's not the answer. What is fair use on YouTube? Part 2 out of 3, featuring Ryan Morrison. I think that's the one. We'll go with that. Yep. Moving on. Everything wrong with YouTube. Where's that coming from? I don't know what video the re's coming from. What is 10D soft? What is 10D soft? I want to know. What is Bitcoin? Color predictor, it's green. Or maybe I did make a video about 10D soft. I don't know. Interview with Bitcoin. Oh, I wonder how that went. Should we get rid of cockroaches? Pretty sure it's that one. The man-made matrix. Wait. Oh, the man-made matrix. I almost was confused there. The man-made matrix. Interesting. It's blue. Yeah. 8 more points. First one to 30. I want app. Age is just a number. Deformation professionale for 10,000 subscribers. What is Hoff? You sausage. Wait, number 1. Blue. For sure. Age is Joforce of Arnel. That's some French there. Imagine nanotechnology. What is Juan Francisco in movie? That's Spanish. What's going on? That's interesting. Francisco's kind of like Spanish origin, and then in is also like a Spanish word. So that's impressive that I picked up. No, I'm joking. That's just random chance, I'm sure. What is WAB or Jock U race work? It's blue. The truth about floating YouTube, the movie. Interesting. Ninja facts, blah blah blah. We are blah 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 of my channel. Making a game in 48 hours. I just did that. Ninja facts for 10,000 subscribers. The YouTuber's dilemma. We are blah blah. Imagine a diamond poorly. It's the YouTuber's dilemma. It's making ninja facts for 10. I never did that for 10,000. It's blue. All right, 4 more points. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. What are, I don't know, and demonetized predictor? Spooky AI website. I wonder what the answer is. Before you vote, peer the UFA of for 10,000 Suna he discursonam vision 5 out of 5. Post mortem for machine learno, not the toughest animal. Damn, you're calling yourself out? Machine learno, not the toughest animal. Damn, that's pretty messed up. Blue. 3 more points. I don't know if I'm gonna win or not. I'm a little afraid. Star Wars in our universe. Definitely the answer. What are game jam live stream? Age is just a professionality. The macro world is not the toughest animal. Star Wars. Before you vote, something different. 2 out of 5. What is Juan? Nicaragua. The love in Fonfolete. The macro, not the toughest animal. It's yellow. All right, game point. Game point. Am I gonna win? I'm sweating. I don't know. Oh, this was too easy. Wait, actually, hold on a second. Wait, this is the toughest one. What is... That's definitely not it. What is one? That's definitely not it. But the director's live stream and then how to get started with machine learning, I did both of those videos. I did both of those projects. The question is, which one is encoded right? Okay, guys, this is what we're gonna do. This is legit the toughest one yet, and it's also right before 30. So I'm gonna bet all marbles. If I get this one right, wait, what is that? Hold on, give me a second. I can't type. All right, if I get this one right, then I win. But I get this one wrong, then I lose. Let's do this. Sorry. I gotta make this super. Okay. So, I clearly remember doing the director's live stream. That's a fact. But I also did how to get started with machine learning. I did both of those videos. And we cleaned up the data, so I don't think that there's any error going on with any of them. But obviously one of them is not right. What am I missing? Are there parentheses that's being left off with the director's live stream? Are there parentheses being left off with how to get started with machine learning? I legit don't know. Maybe I didn't use an apostrophe in the original, and they added an apostrophe trying to trick me. I think I'm gonna phone a friend. I want to phone a friend. Chat, what's the answer? Help me. If I lose this, I lose all my 30 points. The capitalization. Okay, let me think about this. How to get started with machine learning. I'm pretty sure I all caps clickbaited that title. The apostrophe? I don't think the Ellis team is smart enough to add an apostrophe. Oh. Director's live stream had an exclamation point. You might be right. That's what's missing. I use exclamation points quite often. I'm trying to think of my own patterns here. Spelling the director's live stream. No, it's spelled right. How to get started with machine learning. Both spelled right. I think it's the apostrophe. So I'm gonna lock in blue as my final answer. Let's do this. Hold on, is there the... they don't have it, whatever. I'll just pause it, hard pause. All right, here we go. Here we go, guys. Blue, final answer. Oh! Oh my gosh. We got it. We got the 30 points. We got the $1 million. We're going home with this million. We're going to train some more models. But I do want to know, what was it? Live stream. Yep, it was the exclamation. It was totally the exclamation. GG, guys. GG. We did it. We did it. Congratulations. Congratulations. So before I wrap up this, let me just read the chat real quick. GG, man, world holding. That's funny. 5-second timer. Interesting idea. That's interesting idea. That's interesting idea. I think you might be onto something. However, I want to put this out there. I think that it was a bit easier for me because the way my data isn't the best. Again, in the middle of producing my channel, I changed direction, so the patterns for in which I made titles changed. Not to mention, back when I did make videos, I had 2 different styles of videos for the titles, so like that also was hard to make patterns. Oh, and above all, I only have 100 videos, so I have a really small data set to learn from. But the cool thing is that now this software itself, which I'm going to release soon, you can play with and train your own models and have fun with it if you want to. The cool thing is, all you have to do is just drop a model into the data file for this application, add an image that goes here. Wait. Add a data file that goes here, an image file, and then just add the same input that you trained it on, and you can play this game yourself with anything. It doesn't have to be YouTube titles. It can be tweets. You can train a model on your tweets. You can train it on your Facebook posts. You can train on whatever you want, and you can play this game yourself. So that's the cool thing, I think. And eventually I wanted to use bigger data sets so that like the game would be a lot more fun. I'm just trying to think of something that is challenging enough. I was thinking maybe tweets, like a data set of tweets, and the guess, the feature, whatever, will predict if they tweeted that or not. I don't know, but that's that. I'm glad that this 1.0 is done, and the stream is really cool stream. But the real question is, should we get rid of Falcock Row 5? That's funny. Oh, I adore machine learning humor. I'm glad that's such a thing. All right, I think that's all I wanted to say. I'm gonna post actually, I don't know how. Can someone help me? Post the invite to the Discord, and then come join me on Twitter at SefStuff, and then follow, obviously subscribe on YouTube if you haven't already, and all that good stuff. There's the Discord link. Please check that out. Look at YouTube comments. YouTube comments is a good one, and they're relatively easy to scrape too. The reason why I didn't do YouTube comments is because the guest that I'm is because I was afraid. What's the best way to say this? Me personally, when I use my channel, when I operate my channel, I don't censor anything. Anything anyone posts, it's fine. But I know other creators that do use censors and stuff like that, and so like I was afraid that if we were to shot a video and it's trained on their comments and then something offensive comes up, they might freak out, and I just didn't want to have to deal with that. So that's why I didn't do comments for this one. But eventually I want to train on some comments because that's easy data. But yeah, guys, that's it. That was it for this stream. I hope that you had some fun. I hope that I don't know, you learned something. I know that you didn't, but I'm signing off. Thank you guys. See you guys in the next one. Thanks for joining. Hitting this button right here